we're trying to solve is for the external examinations. At the moment, the solution involves a website that displays the current time, and a Word document displays the information required by QCAA, including the start time, the planning time, and so on. Our goal is to build an application that's going to solve this problem and hopefully enhance the user experience by providing additional user interface elements. So to start with, we'll get rid of Hello World and add in a VStack. We're going to place elements on top of each other. So we're looking at the moment for text and the date with a style of time. Now, if you receive an error because you're using Xcode 11, just type in text with 2 speech marks and type in the time manually. We'll make this nice and big by using a font of title, and then start working with information below that. So the next thing we're going to do is add in a HStack. So on the left-hand side of the HStack, we want to add in, again, the time. And we might place this in a VStack. So above that, we can say start time. There we go. So next to our VStack, we'll put in a capsule. That has a frame with a height of, let's say, 75. Put a foreground color of green, which is a nice positive color for the students to see. Then next to our capsule, I'll copy the same code and use end time. Now for our prototyping, we can actually use a method inside the date type called adding time interval. And we're going to add 60 seconds multiplied by 90 minutes, which is about a 90-minute exam. So you can see at the moment, we've got a start time of 9 AM and end time of 10:30 AM. So we've already checked off the current time, we've checked off the start time and the end time for the exam. So the next thing we're going to add is the 10-minute warning and start work time, along with the planning time and working time, I suppose. Alright, so underneath we're going to put in another HStack, which again will throw in a VStack with the text planning time and text 10 minutes. And to make this stand out a little bit, we'll do a font of headline, make that a little bit larger. We'll repeat that process for working time. And using our spacing, we'll separate it by about 100 pixels. Let's make it 150. So it's starting to come together now. We've got the planning time, the working time, the start, and the end time. So under our HStack, we can put in more text saying that the 10-minute warning, so we'll use the date type again by adding time interval, and this time it will be 60 multiplied by 80 with a style of time. So that'll be 80 minutes, 10 minutes before the 90-minute finishing time. Okay, so we've got a general structure built. The other thing we're really missing now is to ensure that we've got spacing between each of these elements. So in our VStack, we can put in spacing of 50 and have a look at how that looks. Things are more spread out now, which is nice. Might increase that to 80. And now everything's got a little bit more space. And being on an Apple TV, on a projector or a flat screen TV, you're going to end up with a lot of real estate for the students to see and for us to use. So looking back at our final solution and just checking that we've met all the needs. So at the moment we have the current time, which is fine there, start time, end time, we have the planning time displayed, the working time, and when the 10-minute warning will occur. So our user interface is now built and ready to add some functionality to.